Hello, welcome back to Tarot. I was actually supposed to do a read for you guys on Wednesday, but life. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a read for today, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So that's a 5-day read. I've already pre-shuffled the cards and prayed over the cards, blessed them, whatever you want to call it. And I have it set out here. So the only cards I'll be shuffling is the Notes to Self cards, right? And you know, if there's any other clarifying messages that I may need from the other set of cards, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if this resonates. It's a general read, so it may or may not resonate with you. Alright, if not, you can just click off and check out any other readers out there that may be resonating with you. I don't do it sign specific, but if, you know, certain signs or elements are jumping out in the cards, of course, I'm going to make a note of that and have you guys aware of that. And also, I think I already said it, like, share, and comment. It's greatly appreciated. I'm putting myself out there. I want to hear your feedback, you know, if you like this or if it's up your alley or not, you know, that's fine as well. So I've already shuffled the cards. I have them laying out here, as well as I have the qualifiers or the clarifiers. So for each card has about 6 clarifiers, so we get a nice storyline going. And again, it's a general read. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. Also, if you could, I am accepting donations via either PayPal or my P.O. box, my mailing address. I definitely do need some new decks. Currently, I'm working with only 2 decks. So if you would be so kind, you could definitely donate decks to the channel. Be it Oracle decks or Tarot decks, whichever, right? Currently I'm working with 2 decks, and then one deck that I made in regards to Notes to Self, which I had announced to you guys, which is basically something similar to Oracle messages, right? In terms of messages from higher self, or things that you may need to work on, or, you know, just the general lessons that you need to pick up on. All right, so I think that's it for announcement. I'm so happy to be back with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I definitely do hope that this resonates for everyone that's watching. I'll try and keep it as general as possible, but of course, if specific messages are popping out, it just means that I'm just varying and picking up on that person's energy a little bit more. It doesn't mean that, you know, there isn't a lesson there for you. All right, so let's get into it. So the first card that I drew for today is the King of Pentacles, right? And clarifying that, we have the King of Swords, the Fool card, the Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Hanged Man, we've got the 6 of Pentacles, and then we've got the Knight of Wands. All right, so strong masculine energy here is what I'm picking up. There is, I feel like, I wouldn't say rich, but an air sign that has some money that's tuning in. He's not filthy rich, but air sign being Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius male that's got some coins stacked away. All right, that's tuning in right now. In terms of keeping it general, I feel like for today, you've gotten some mental clarity. The truth is coming out. You're also stating your opinions honestly, cutting through the bullshit. In terms of communication, because you know air signs rule communication, I feel like you're telling someone that they can't take you for a fool. It's just like you've been through a lot with the King of Swords coming through. It's someone that's been through a lot, so he can definitely clearly see through the bullshit. It can have something to do with the legal system as well. Can be a lawyer or an officer of the court. And also, it's just like a decision is made. A decision is made, right? That will be able to bring clarity to a particular situation. You've made a decision. You've clearly made a decision. And it's someone that's very level-headed and wise as well, the King of Swords energy. So essentially, you've weighed the pros and the cons, and you are now taking action towards that decision that you've made. I'm feeling with the Fool energy, it's starting from ground zero, starting from scratch. Not really sure in regards to the direction that you want to take things, but it's just like taking a leap of faith. That following was the Knight of Pentacles. So this definitely could mean that it could be a coupling of earth and air, or an air sign that has earth in their chart as well. Someone is deciding to take a leap of faith and commit, right? They want to offer up either a job or some sort of stability to someone. Their perspective has changed from that person in terms of with the Hangman energy. Hangman energy, you're looking at things from a different perspective, choosing to remain stuck, right? Because he can lose himself anytime that he wants to, but it's just like being enlightened almost in this particular situation, hence with the mental clarity, right? It can also mean that someone has been meditating on this for a while, and it's almost like sifting through to see who exactly you want to go ahead and offer up that commitment to. This could also mean a new job. So congratulations to you if you've gotten a new employment. What I'm hearing also is that money is coming in, but it's coming in a little bit slower than anticipated, and that's why the Hangman energy is here as well. So it's just like you have to wait for this to come in. You know it's coming in, and you know it's a stable offer, and you know it's long term, but you're waiting it out, right? Thawing the ice, so to speak, right? If you notice that his legs are frozen, so he is stuck in place right now, and he's got to wait until that ice melts. Usually with the sun coming in, he'd be able to get that heat and then get some mobility to make a movement, right? It can also mean with the Six of Pentacles coming in, it can also mean that you have employees or persons depending on you. You have dependents. It's equal give and take, the Six of Pentacles. It's also being generous, right? So I'm feeling that you are a very generous person, even though you come off as cold sometimes. You're so generous in giving, but it's like you have your reservation in terms of people taking you for a fool, like taking your kindness for weakness. So you don't really show that side of you that much, but you are very much capable of being generous and giving. And I'm hearing that with the Nine of Wands coming in, that you'll be able to, you're going to take action because you have clearly made a decision as to who you want to move towards, make that stable offer to, and who you want to be in a either a relationship or a partnership where it's equal give and take between the both of you. You're definitely going to take action towards that. Also, I forgot to mention that the overall energy that I did get for this week's read or 5 days read is the Devil card. So this can mean contracts, can mean some hot sex. Whoop. This person, it can mean, yeah, it's just like, it can also mean toxicity. It can mean soul ties. It can mean addictions, right? And toxicity as well. That's a downside of the Devil card. Upside, it means feeling bound. It also means embracing that carnal side, right? And this is like the positives of the Devil card. Capricorn falls. This is Capricorn's card in the tarot deck. So it can mean writing. It can mean paperwork. It can mean contracts. It can mean being practical, earthy, down to earth, just giving into your earthly desires and recognizing that you have needs. You're human, you know. Sorry about that, right? So it's just like giving into your desires and not necessarily having any shame about it, you know. But again, you do have the negative sides to it, but it's just like this actually plays a part in you possibly offering long term to this person. You know, you do make judgments on their sex. Okay, that's a huge thing for you. All right. Yeah, so that's what I'm picking up for today's energy, right? For Friday's energy. All right. And this was all clarifying the King of Pentacles. Someone who's down to earth, someone who is well off financially, someone who dresses well, smells good, knows their shits, okay? But someone who knows their worth, but they're not cocky with it, right? And with the King of Swords coming directly after, like, because you know your worth, you're so quick to detach and cut off the bullshit as soon as you see it. If you look, you see the image of the bull in this card, all right? So it can mean any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy again, right? So definitely someone with earth and air in their chart, right? Yeah, so because you can detach so easily too, you come off as cold-hearted, but it's not really that case. It's just like how you show up is you're unapologetic as it relates to who you are, because you know who you are, you know your worth. So you're very unapologetic about that. You know what you bring to the table. You know what you have to offer. So it's just like if someone is coming with bullshit, you can smell that a mile away because you've been through so much. You're a king, right? You have wisdom from experience. You're quick to cut it off. And it definitely goes hand in hand in regards to the Devil card coming up for the overall energy, right? Anybody that's toxic, done. It's a done deal for them, right? I'm taking note of the butterfly imagery on this King of Swords card in the background. So you've definitely gone through some type of transformation, and you have now emerged in your full color. Okay. I'm hearing that you're a little bit guarded as well. You make decisions quickly. You don't waste time to make decisions. Just like how a butterfly will flutter from one flower to the next. It's just like if something is not serving you, you're definitely going to cut it off. You know, if you observe butterflies and how they move, you will, that's how you move. You're very detached and free flowing. You don't have anything holding you back or holding you down. The only thing that really grounds you is your finances, your money. And even then, right, you make very wise financial decisions is what I'm hearing also, right? So just like how a butterfly would flip from one flower to the next flower, they finish sucking out the nectar out of this flower, or they pitch on a flower that doesn't have enough nectar, they move on to the next. So you move on quickly is what I'm hearing. And people always view that as you being cold-hearted, but it's not being cold-hearted. It's more like you knowing your worth. So you're not going to stick around on something that's not beneficial to you, right? And you're quick to set healthy boundaries. That's good. If something is not helping you grow, if it's bogging you down, if it's, you know, making you feel toxic in any way, you're definitely quick to cut it off and move on to the next thing that allows you that level of freedom that comes with the Fool card. This too can be air sign energy, more than likely an Aquarius. So we could have a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius male dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius person, right? So it's like you're making a decision about this Aquarius person. You want to offer up some sort of commitment to that person. Like they have literally changed your perspective on what commitment can look like for you. All right. You feel like this would be an easy thing where it's equal give and take, right? And then abound, here comes the sexual energy coming in with the giving and taking, the exchange of energy. All right. So that's what I'm picking up for today. That's possibly what you're thinking about or meditating on, as with the Hangman coming out suggests, right? Let's move on. I took quite a bit of time there for that one. All right, so the next card that comes in line is the Six of Cups. All right, and then clarifying that, we've got the Seven of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Tower card again, and then we've got Temperance. Whew. Some heavy energy coming in on Tuesday, actually Saturday. On Saturday, it's just like someone's from your past is trying to pull a Lazarus on you. Someone is reminiscing about the past. It's like someone is romanticizing the past, a past lover, past friend, past family member. Six of Cups energy is definitely the reminiscing card. Okay, so someone from the past is missing you, reminiscing on those times that you had, or romanticizing the past, right? But when I take a look at these cards, like, that past relationship that you had with this person, it's nothing to be romanticizing about. They were lying, they were cheating, they were sneaking off, thinking that they were never going to get caught, right? Look at his face. He thinks that he's got the upper hand, and he's stealing all of these swords, right? From the camp. He's sneaking away. So it's just like someone is strategizing. A past lover is strategizing or planning to come back, to resurrect a connection. Could be an air sign with the swords present, right? But in this connection, this past connection I'm seeing here, there was a lot of issues, right? Especially with the devil card governing the whole, for the overall read, right? I'm seeing here they want to sneak back. You know, they had a lot of suitors, a lot of options, a lot of people vying for their attention with the Five of Wands coming out. It's like they wanted to put you in a place where you had to compete for their affection, right? And you're like, no, I'm the shit. I'm the one. I'm Neo. Compete for what? For who? Let me just sneak my ass out of this. That can also be what is said as well, right? But this past lover was definitely very deceptive. And I'm getting cheating vibe because we've got the Five of Wands here, okay? Coming directly after the Seven of Swords. Usually I don't interpret the Seven of Swords card as lying and cheating, because I usually interpret it as strategizing, planning, in secret. Whereas when you do that, you know, just doing things behind closed doors that no one knows about. It doesn't mean that it's shady, but it may come off as shady because you're not really telling anybody about your business, right? That's how I usually interpret the Seven of Swords. But it's coming out as this person, this past lover, really did a number on you emotionally and in terms of their actions and their words. Oh my God, their words, when you guys battled it out, it was really painful. It felt like a struggle. I feel like it's like winning at all costs, stopping at nothing to ensure that you win the argument. Yeah. And then there was a breakup. There was something that happened that shook up the foundation. Some information that you found out, possibly with the Wands coming in, because Wands is communication as well, right? That shook up everything. That led to a breakup. It was so devastating. Yeah, because we've got it here twice, right? We've got a Tower card twice. Clarified twice, which is so weird. It could be a case where it was a mutual breakup. But this was definitely devastating to you, is what I'm feeling. It was really devastating. Like, it messed up your ego. If you look in this card here, in terms of your self-esteem and your self-worth, the lightning is knocks off the crown off the Tower. Yeah, man, this liquor for 6, the person here that's trying to sneak back. It was a horrible separation. And you felt like you were so broken. You were so broken. And it's like you had to rebuild. You had to try and find your footing again, right? You had to try and find your footing. It's just like you found out something. You did find out something that just devastated you. With the lightning hitting. So you know how the lightning, when lightning flashes, it kind of illuminates the sky, right? So your darkness was illuminated. You found out some information about this person that it was just like, no, right? And then we've got the Temperance card. Temperance, balance. It also means divine timing. For me, it's like future tense. So what I'm sensing here, this past person that was a liar, screwing around with everyone that said, hey, I like you, you know, that broke your foundation, broke your meds, broke your self-esteem, that try to break you down. Toxic, right? With the devil card coming out again, right? They're trying to sneak back because they're looking for forgiveness. Yes? They're looking for forgiveness, okay? They're hoping that you would be able to forgive them for all of this. What? Let me get a little bit more on... So you may get communication from this person, right? Yeah, they were juggling with the Two of Pentacles coming out. They were juggling more than one. You and someone else. This can be you as well, right? Cross watcher. So take it how it applies. We got the Queen of Cups. They were juggling, but it's just like they do have strong feelings and deep feelings for you with the Queen of Cups coming out. Can I get some more on what's going on for Tuesday in terms of this past person? We've got the King of Cups. So it's just like the King and Queen of Cups. You guys had a lot of love. There was just a lot of love. You guys really loved each other. But someone was deceptive in the connection. Someone was juggling. Right? Oh, shit. So we've got the Hierophant and then the Ace of Pentacles coming out. This was a divorce. Right? Because Hierophant represents institutions, organizations. And it also represents marriage, right? You almost married this person, is what I'm hearing. And it could be a Taurus individual, because Hierophant does represent Taurus as well. You really wanted to marry this person, or this person is coming back, even though they know that they were a toxic asshole. They were juggling you and countless other men or women. They want to come back to offer a stable commitment. It could be a Taurus wanting to come back to offer stable commitment, wanting to offer marriage right now. Can I get some more, please? Yeah, with the Justice card coming in, we have karma. With the Justice, that's karma again, with the duality and balancing out the situation. They want to do what's right, is what I'm hearing. They know that they messed up and they were horrible. They were so toxic and disgusting, right? And now they want forgiveness. They want to do the right thing by offering up marriage or a higher level of commitment to you. Let me see. Anything else, spirits? As what is my viewer gonna say to this? That's all you can think about. All you can think about at this point in time is the betrayal. It's like, are you crazy? Like, you did all of this shit to me. You did all of this shit to me, and you have the audacity to come and want to take things to another level? Did you forget that you stabbed me in the back? Did you forget that you betrayed me? Did you forget that you left me for dead? I'm hearing. This is how you felt inside. Dead inside emotionally. If you even look at the background with the still waters. Dead emotionally. Depressed. On the brink of death. Right? You barely survived this. Do you see the little sunset in there? You barely survived this connection. Only spirit could have pulled you through this one with a Temperance. In the traditional deck, the Temperance card is like an angel that's pouring water into both cups. You had to heal yourself. You had to pull yourself up from this and heal yourself. And here they are coming back, wanting to do what's right, wanting to offer up marriage or a high level of commitment or something long term. What? Are they crazy? You just hit them with the hello? Did you forget about the betrayal? Am I crazy? Am I living in the Twilight Zone? You forget that you did this? What? And you coming here talking about all of this nonsense? But really and truly, they are just missing you because they broke it off with all their options. They have no more options, no one else pursuing them, thinking that they're hot and sexy, right? Can I get some more on this, please? You're sitting pretty with your coin, right? With the eight, you have a nice financial opportunity that's coming in, and with the Ace of Pentacles coming in as well. This is why they want to come back. They see that you are getting the coin. They see, but guess what? This is your karma because, you honestly have forgiven them with the Temperance cards coming out. You've honestly forgiven them. But it's not like you're gonna go back there, right? They can romanticize and live in fantasy la la land all they want. But the cards are saying to me that even though you have forgiven, you're not going to forget that shit. You haven't forgotten that shit. You haven't forgotten the lessons that you learned from that. How difficult and painful it was. How devastating it was to pick yourself up from the brink of death and ultimate betrayal and abandonment. Right? And this is why karma is coming in. Their karma is to see you blessed from the heavens with the coins. Okay, it's just like a magnet people have. Here we've got Seven of Wands coming out as well. Right now you're on top of the world and you have set up proper healthy boundaries to protect yourself, right? You're stepping into your purpose. You're stepping into your power. And usually when you're doing that, you know, you have these distractors that will come, that just pop out of the woodwork to try and distract you. Essentially, people don't like to see you doing good without them. You know, they thought that they could you lie and cheat and do whatever they want to do, leave you for dead, backstab you, treat you like shit, not knowing that spirit was watering you all along. Spirit was watering you all along. I see so much water imagery coming through. Spirit was watering you, and you recovered nicely from this devastation. You recovered so nicely. This is why they're coming back. They're like reminiscing, you know, I really had a good thing going with this person. I had such a great thing going with her or him. He was so loving and kind and caring. You see all the cups? And this is your ex or the person in the past walking away. And I walked away from all of that. I could have had a nice home with this person. I really could have had a nice home with this person. possibly 2 kids, right? And then walked away from all of that. So you may have a new financial opportunity, a new job coming in. Congrats to you if that's the case, or you're in your new employment right now. That is definitely going to bring in the coins for you. So that's really good. All right. And then we've got the King of Wands also coming out. When I asked to go a little bit deeper into this mess right here. King of Wands, a go-getter. You're attractive. He's a handsome guy, but he's definitely a go-getter. So they have now seen how ambitious and driven you are, and they want to partake or be a part of your come up, because they recognize that you're moving towards stability and security. This person, toxic, red flag, toxic ass person. Guard yourself. Spirit is saying guard yourself. Guard yourself. Don't fall for the fuckery. All they're gonna do is break you down again. Lie, cheat. They haven't changed. They just want to be a part of the glory. No. Not this time around. And it seems like you guys broke up twice too. So, you know, it's a cycle, especially with the imagery of the infinity sign coming in here on the Two of Pentacles. It's a cycle that you've been through twice with this person, and both times it was devastating to you. The last time was the last straw. The Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords coming through. The last time was the last straw. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And you vow to yourself that nobody's going to take you for a fool again. Especially this person. Especially this person. They're not coming back in. Don't worry, Spirit's got you. Like, you're living your good karma. You're getting rewarded by Spirit by living through all of that shit. Right? Surviving that shit. Kudos to you. Like, what I'm set this thing for? I'm not understanding people here. They do all of this fuck shit to people, and then when they see you good and happy, they want to come sneak back in. What? No, you can't partake of any of this that I had to rebuild. I had to rebuild my foundation twice as much. Because I let you back in once. You did it again. So I had to rebuild make myself up from scratch. And Spirit is just like, you're guarded. And you have every right to be. You have every right to be guarded. So kudos to you for standing your ground with that Seven of Wands energy coming in. You're going to be standing your ground. You're going to be giving it to them and let them know the shit that they put you through. And you're not going to have any qualms about it, because you're good where you're at. You're good over here. You don't need nobody from the past coming back. Romanticizing shit. Right? Everybody always remembers the good and forget the bad. And, you know, you need both to balance out. The bad teaches you all the lessons. Right? So you can't just be looking at things through rose-colored glasses all the time. That's not wise. All right, so that was Friday, Saturday. For Sunday, we've got the Ace of Wands. Clarifying the Ace of Wands, we've got the Four of Cups, the Four of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Three of Swords, and then the Princess or Page of Cups. All right, so let's see what the message is for Sunday. There's some good news or communication coming in. Could be something that you've been waiting to hear. I'm also hearing some lovemaking. So Sunday might be a lazy daisy day where, you know, you just stay in bed and make some passionate love, right? Yeah, so with the Four of Cups coming in, a nonchalant energy. Sorry about that. Four of Cups is that nonchalant attitude. It's just like you're not looking for love. It's an energy of looking at what you don't have, or like dwelling on what you don't have. Ooh. I'm feeling like you're possibly feeling demotivated. All right, because we've got the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is starting of a new project. Someone that's fired up, ready to go. They've got these wonderful ideas. They want to share these ideas. It's just at the beginning of a project. And then following that is the Four of Cups. It's just like you're not feeling inspired or motivated on Sunday. And then it's just like we've got the Six of Pentacles following that, right? Six of Pentacles again denotes equal give and share. It also denotes generosity. It denotes dependence. You're not happy with this person that you have around you that's dependent on you. It's just like, oh my god, this fucking shit. You feel like you're surrounded by beggars. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but the message that's coming in, I have to read it how I see it, and it, from my perspective, it's not a funny situation, but it's just hilarious. It's just like these fucking beggars just surrounded by peasants, you know. It's almost like big fish in a small pond, if that makes sense. Like you've got these great ideas, you want to start on these wonderful projects, but it's just like you're not motivated to do that because you have these people around you that are always asking you for shit. They're always begging. Oh, I'm sorry. And then we've got, yeah, man, we've got the Four of Wands. Man, you just want to break from the stragglers. That's what I'm picking up on. Why are you like this? This could be an air sign with the Four of Swords coming out. Oh, God. Rest in peace, all right? Yeah, man, you want to take a break from all of that, from all of these people that are just begging you. That's what's standing out to me in the card, the two people at the bottom there. It's just like, and this could be a Libra, because we've got the scales in this card here. Could be a Libra feeling this way. Just surrounded by these fucking poor people. Just want to break from these poor people. Oh, God. Whoa. It's just like, when, God, when can I take a break from these beggars just always taking my money, or the situation that's always taking my money? But you see, in the original deck, the four of cups, as the guy sitting looking at the 3 spilled cups and not seeing the 4th one that Spirit is offering. So this is how you're feeling. It could be a lover. It could be someone that's actually in love with you that you're not in love with. We have the Nine of Cups coming out here. Contentment, emotional stability. You're happy with breaking their heart because you don't love this person. You don't love this person. You unfortunately see them as less than. You feel like you're greater than this particular situation that you're stuck in, right? Please be careful, because I'm sensing some spiteful energy here. You know, coming after the Nine of Cups, three of Swords coming after the Nine of Cups, it means that you're really happy to break their heart. Like, you know that it's gonna break their heart. I feel like you want to separate from them. You want to take a break from them. You know it's gonna break their heart, but you don't care at this point in time. Especially with the Four of Cups coming out. We've got 9, 10, 11, 12. It's still Four of Cups energy underneath it, right? You don't care if it breaks their heart. You don't care if you're gonna put them in a third party situation. You don't care if you're dicking down somebody else. You don't care. You don't care. You don't care. You're just at that point where you don't care anymore. You don't give a shit anymore. But this person is in love with you, with the Queen of Cups. I thought this was a Page of Cups. Interesting that I said Page of Cups. That's possibly how you see this person, or the offer that you're giving them, like just a little bit of affection. Wow. This person where's the card? It just disappeared like that. So sorry about that. This person is in love with you. This person has deep feelings. They love you. They really do. They love you. They admire you. Look how she's looking off into the sunset. Let me see if I can get out of focus. All right. So she's looking on. She admires you. It can be someone that's very emotional. Someone that is, they're nurturing and they're caring as well. It's not enough for you though. That's not enough for you at all. But they love you like crazy, is what I'm picking up from that. You're gonna break their heart because they're so in love with you. Can I get a little bit more on what's going on Sunday with this energy? What's the outcome, Spirit, as it relates to this particular line of thought? Let me see if I can get anything anymore. Yeah, you're lying and cheating. You're lying, you're cheating, you're sneaking off, doing sneaky shit. It's not balanced. This person needs, the person that you're actually cheating on, or it could be someone that's cheating on you. Devil card here. The toxic trait is, the toxic trait, unfortunately, is the moment someone falls in love with you, you start fucking around. And it doesn't have to be you. It can be, you know, the other person or what you've experienced, right? Yeah, you want to sneak out of a commitment with the Hierophant here. You could be cheating with someone that's married. You want to offer up commitment to someone else. Can I get some more, please, Holy Spirit, on what's going to be the outcome of this little Chikini business here? Might be an air sign. You might be an air sign. You might want to offer up commitment to an air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We got the Wheel of Fortune coming out. So for that, it could mean you're wanting this cycle to end. You want a change, and you're hoping that it, you know, it turns out in your favor, basically. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. This is a toxic trait. And I feel like you've picked that up on yourself, in yourself, because you've gone within, you've done the soul searching with the Hermit card coming out here. You want the situation to change where you're in isolation. You don't want to be around this person. You just want to be by yourself, is what it's air sign energy. You want to be detached at the moment. You possibly wish that you could just drive away from this person, right? With the Wheel of Fortune here coming out. Oh Lord. And just be by yourself. You don't want to be around this person anymore, even though they love you. Yeah, you just want to focus on your money with the 9 of Pentacles coming out. You don't care about this person. You just don't care. I don't think they get it though. And unfortunately, this cycle is going to repeat it for them, right? If it's the case, if this is talking about you, the lesson that Spirit is trying to teach you here is you have to know when to let it go, right? Because you can't be too given, right? You can't be too given all the time, because people are going to take advantage of you. And it's just like people, what I'm picking up on is, if it's not you, it's the person you're dealing with. This is the lesson that they have to learn. In a situation, it should be equal give and take, because if not, it's gonna be toxic, right? It's gonna be toxic. They're always gonna get burned because they fall in love too easy. I feel like you've picked this. I don't feel like this is happening to you. I feel like this is the person that you're around. That it's like they don't have enough self-love. They don't love them. They love people more than they see. Just as I said that, we have the Devil coming out again, with the Ace of Cups, right? You love yourself. This person does not love themselves. You feel bound in this toxic connection. They want to tie you down. And I'm seriously picking up that this is an air sign that I'm talking to, because that's the worst thing you could ever do to an air sign. Try and tie them down into some shit that they don't want or not ready for. Right? They could have the initials M or W in their name. Could be called Ace. The person that you're dealing with could be a water sign, such as Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Yeah. You don't find this person attractive because they don't have enough self-love. Yeah, you want to move on. You want to move away from this. You want to push forward and move away from that. And offer your cup to someone else that you think might be a better match. That's not toxic. That's not into the drama. The arguments. Want to tie you down. Want to rush you into commitment before you're ready to do it. Because I'm seeing here with the Knight of Pentacles, you're slow to commit. You're very slow to commit. Right? And you don't think this partner that you're with, that they offer much value, so you're sneaking off doing whatever you feel like to do with someone else. Yeah, there's a breakup that's coming. There's a breakup that's coming, but it's not going to be devastated for you, because you've checked out of this relationship a long time ago is what I'm hearing. You've already checked out. You don't care. And they're not picking up on that. They're not seeing that you don't care about this anymore, and you don't care if they're in love with you. You just don't care, because this is not what you want. It's not you don't feel like it's serving any higher purpose. You feel like it's tying you down, it's holding you back, and you're so fucking annoyed. Like, you're so annoyed. Jesus Christ, you just... Even if you guys have sex, like, it's just sex. It's not even... Yeah, Hermit coming out again. Just want to leave me alone. That's what I'm getting. You're so annoyed. You're just like... Ugh. You get any more? Just wanted to come out. Yeah, you're just focused on your money. You don't really care about no love thing or any commitment with anybody right now. And this person that's just hunkering around, they're just hankering around. You feel like they're a straggler. That's how you view them and how you feel. And it's just like... Sorry to that person, but they gotta learn to value themselves. They gotta learn to respect themselves, and they gotta understand when someone doesn't want you, that's okay too, you know. Just keep it moving. A new job opportunity, a new financial opportunity, a new financial project that's coming in. I feel like you're definitely focused on your finances. That's what you're motivated to go towards. You are not going to be staying with this person. You want to break from all of this petty, toxic. You think it's toxic. It's a toxic situation you're stuck in. And you just want to move on from that, is what I'm feeling. High Priestess came out. It's just like intuitively... Oh, there's something hidden. What's hidden? Why is the High Priestess here, Holy Spirit? Why is the High Priestess here, please? Let me get one last card. After I clarify for her High Priestess, I'm going to look up, do for the other 2 days, and just keep it at that, because I don't want it to go for too long. Alright, why is the High Spirit here, please? It's just like your intuition is telling you... Yeah, your intuition is telling you that it's time to move past this. With the Temperance card coming, your intuition is saying it's time to move from you intuitively know that it's time to move on from this. They're pining over you too much. You're a person, you like balance, you like equal give and take. You don't like to be forced into commitment. You don't like to feel stuck. You don't like to feel bogged down. You like working hard for your money. You don't want to be stuck and bound to anybody. You're just a free spirit, and this person doesn't understand that. And even for you, even if you've been in a long-term relationship, at the end of the day, if it's outlived its purpose, you're already finding something else to replace it. This person, they've been around you for a long time, and I don't think that they've even picked up on that this is not it. Like, so that's Sunday. That's the vibe for Sunday. Sorry about that. I've been getting calls. Alright, I hope that doesn't interrupt the audio or anything. That's it for Sunday, right? So let's go. Let's go. Okay, so I've put those back. Let's see for Monday. We have the King of Swords. So more detachment coming through. Then we've got the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. Then the Six of Wands. And then the Eight of Swords. and then the Four of Wands, and then the Five of Swords. Lots of air energy here. And then the Nine of Pentacles. So let's see what's in store for us on Wednesday. So, King of Swords energy coming in again. Someone who's cold-hearted, detached, cuts through the bullshit, makes decisions quickly, can be judge, police, anything in a legal aspect, and it can also, right, I'll leave it at that, right? So there's a decision that was made about work with the Seven of Pentacles energy. A decision was made about how much effort you'll be putting into something, how much energy you're going to be putting into something. I feel like you've just been laser focused, especially in terms of employment. You've been laser focused in doing your job, and it's just like Six of Wands is a victory. It's a celebration. It's just getting your accolades and recognition, public recognition. So people see the efforts that you've been putting in. Again, this could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, male. I'm picking up on. Yeah, it's just like all your hard work is definitely gonna pay off. You're gonna receive all your accolades, get public recognition for all the efforts. But for some strange reason, you're feeling stuck. With the Eight of Swords, but this is just mental. It's in your head, right? It's not a real thing. You're not really physically stuck, but you're feeling bound. You're feeling stuck. You're having all of these racing thoughts. Could be on the verge of a mental break with the Eight of Swords coming through. Feel very bombarded. A lot of racing thoughts coming through your mind. And it's just like feeling stuck at home with the Four of Wands coming through. Four of Wands is the marriage card, is the twin flame card or soulmate card, right? It's the happy wife, happy life card, ultimate fulfillment at home. But it's just like there may be some confusion on the home front. I'm hearing that you're going to get victory over that, and that your hard work that you've been putting in will be rewarded. All right? Yeah, you're determined to win no matter the cost here. You are determined to build this home life, no matter the cost. Yeah, we've got some petty fights and disagreements here going on. And we've got let me see here. Five of Swords energy. Malice, you're not talking to somebody in your house. That's what Monday's presenting itself as. Yeah, you're not talking to somebody right now. And it's still air energy with the swords coming through. And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles, right? Nine of Pentacles is the independent card, the independent lady card. Someone who's financially stable. They're good by themselves. Like, they don't need to team up or double up with nobody to stack them coins. They're good on their own, very independent, driven, focused, and they make wise investments and wise financial decisions. Just taking a stroll in the garden. You may have a garden as well that you like to look at from time to time. Taking a stroll through the garden, just examining the fruitage of your labor, basically. Yeah. It gives you a lot of joy and fulfillment when you see those coins. Man, you really love your money. just love your money. Like, it's just like, hello birdie, how are you? Come perch on my hand. It's just like, whatever you want comes to you. This is someone who definitely do understand their feminine energy. Because the feminine energy is all about receiving and lounging and relaxing and allowing things to come in, right? So you've mastered that aspect of yourself in terms of, especially when it comes to the finances. You don't chase money. Money just appears out of nowhere, just like this little cockatoo on her arm, right? Yeah, a little birdie told me so as it relates to you easily get downloads from spirit as well, especially when it comes to making wise financial decisions. You take the directive of spirit. So wherever the Holy Spirit leads you, that's where you go. You don't chase the coins. Things just fall into place for you. If you look in this thing, you notice that the Pentacles, they're not toppled over or all over the place. They just fall into place. So you can take it easy and slowly, like that little snail. This is the first time my eyes are going towards the snail in the card. All right. So you take it easy and slowly, and things fall into place easy for you, right? So you're very abundant. You know that you're abundant, and you just rest easy. You never chase the coins. I mean, you do work very hard with the Seven of Pentacles here, and this definitely shows an increase in wealth, because we start with the 7, right? And it seems like he's literally planting, right? And then we end up at the 9. So it's time to reap the rewards. So you're definitely benefiting from all of the effort that you've put in, and hence why the victory card comes out here with the 6 of Wands and public recognition. Like people see you dressed nice, looking pretty, and just easygoing, and you've got your money secure, and yeah, sometimes they want to malice you for it. If we look here, yeah, sometimes I feel so bad, like this man in the background crying because his sword got taken away, right? It's just like people malice you because they feel like you always get the upper hand on things. They don't like that. And you also have the determination to win at all costs. Yep. That's not necessarily a bad attribute to have, but yeah, people can view it as egotistical. If you're willing to win at all costs, it depends on how you go about certain things, right? I sense that your words are very cutting as well. You're so smug with it too. If you look in the card, he's kind of has a little smirk on his face, like he doesn't care what he says if it hurts. I'm hearing you're blunt. You don't have any tact in how you express yourself, especially when it comes to your family. Like, you say whatever's on your mind, and if it hurts them, it hurts them. That's the vibe I'm getting from that. You don't really care if it hurts their feelings. So for us, you could definitely be Jamaican as well, because we've got lockdown. We've got lockdown from today until Tuesday. So this could be reflective of your feeling stuck at home, right? For the Eight of Swords. It's just like you could care less. You say whatever is on your mind, and you don't really care how other people want to feel about it, right? Because at the end of the day, you're still seeing the rewards from your hard work coming in, and that's reward enough for you. Like, you work, you don't work for the validation of other people, but you work, how your reward system is set up is like, when you see the coins stack up, that's reward enough for you, right? But you got to be careful, because that might be a toxic trait with the Devil card governing, right? So Spirit may be telling you to care a little bit more. Be tactful in how you're expressing yourself, and stop being so cocky just because you know that you might be right in a situation. I mean, it's okay to be correct, and it's okay to express yourself, but at the end of the day, like, no one wants someone that's too arrogant, right? And stop placing your value on money. Stop placing your value on money. That's what Spirit is saying to me. Stop placing your value on money, because people and feelings matter, right? You feel like because you're secure financially, then you can say whatever you want, do whatever you want, and you don't give a shit about who wants to say what, how they want to feel about it. You just live your life. That's toxic. That's not a good mentality to have, right? I don't know who ever made you feel that way before, but what I feel like is just, if it's a case where you've lost respect for someone, you know, you're not gonna be lovey-dovey to them or tactful in what you're saying, because you just don't respect that person anymore. And it's just like, whatever you have to say or do, even if it hurts them, you don't care. There's some lessons in that with me too, because I'm Aquarius, I'm an air sign. It's very easy for air signs to detach and think logically in a situation and not attach any emotions, right? So there's a lesson in that as well for me. Alright, so let's do the last day, which is Tuesday. Oh, here we go. Thank you, God. No, I actually do love spending time with you guys. I really do. I really do. It's just been a long day. It's a long read. It's a long day. And then after this, I have to go back to work. So we have the Nine of Wands. And that's clarified by the Star card, my card, the Aquarius card. Oh, is she pretty? Oh, she's so cute. Basking in the moonlight, bathing in the lake. All right, we're gonna get into that. We gotta get into that because that's my card. All right. I'm so silly. Then we've got the Nine of Swords. What? What is going on over here? The Seven of Pentacles. What? The Hanged Man. Oh, Lord. The Magician. Haha. And then we've got the Two of Cups. Ooh, in love. Ooh. So wait there. Aquarius. I'm dealing with an Aquarius. It could be an Aquarius female right now. Right? You've manifested your life partner. You've manifested your twin. Or a soulmate, a higher level soulmate. That's what I'm hearing for Tuesday. All right, so here we go. We got a Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is someone that's been through the ringer. It's a soldier returning from battle, right? You see him with his headband. Man, he's been battered and bruised. Get a good conk in his head. Spirit will do that to you sometimes. You know, take one of these wands and whoops, conk you in your head. For you to learn some sense. Yes, right? But he's still holding his ground. He's still got his defenses up, his wand up. He's got one last fight left in him. One last fight. And he's gonna do it. Alright, so that's a Nine of Wands. So, essentially for Tuesday, you're still hopeful about a situation that you've been battling. That's possibly been very exhausting for you, right? But you know, you still have that hope because it's wish fulfillment. This is something that you want to achieve, and this is why it doesn't matter what setbacks you face, what you've gone through, all of the hardships that you've gone through. You're still very hopeful, because it's just your wish fulfillment, right? I'm seeing here on this card, yeah, Spirit is telling me that you need to self-care, self-love, selfish as fuck. Right? Yeah, Spirit is saying you've been through so much. Love on yourself a little bit, you know? You know, take a nice bath with some flower petals, possibly. It's like all of this shit that you've been through has allowed you to just be your authentic self. Because here we have, she's very naked and present and bare. There's no shame attached to her nakedness. She knows she's gorgeous. She's wading through the water, and she's just having a great time in the moonlight. It's almost like she's offering herself to the goddess of the moon or something, you know? Spirit is saying take care of yourself. Spirit is saying, I know that you've been through a lot. I know that you've been battling a lot. But you got to take care of yourself. Love on yourself a little bit. Take some time for yourself. Take a breather. Even if you got to sneak away, because she's doing this in the nighttime, right? Where no one's watching, right? And it's just like, what I'm also picking up is you're doing this inner work. You're doing this, the shadow aspect of yourself. Even if no one sees it, right? Even if no one sees it, you're still doing that work. You're still taking care of your mental, emotional, and physical well-being, to just be all-rounded and to offer as much of yourself as you possibly can. Even though the world has beaten down upon you and you've been through so much, you're still hopeful. I feel like this is saying, you know, that you're a hopeful romantic, okay? Then we got a Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, insomnia, crying, guilt, restlessness. So a part of taking care of yourself is getting enough rest, right? So you're not getting enough rest. You're not sleeping. Could possibly be having nightmares. Spirit is saying be careful of that, right? You may be depressed and crying. You know, it's like you've been through so much you're trying to push through but really these struggles that you're going through right now is to teach you to appreciate and love yourself more. You know, you're crying over the efforts that you put into a particular situation with the Seven of Pentacles. It's like birth pangs, right? If you notice in this card, she's pregnant, right? It's like you're having a bit of sleeplessness and anxiety as it relates to the birthing of a project. So you could be working late nights to see a project come to fruition. You're okay with the Seven of Pentacles, especially in this. She's looking at the fruit. She isn't picking it yet. She's already planted the tree, right? So the idea has already been materialized in the physical, right? And you are seeing the potential of this project that you've manifested here, but it's still in its infancy is what I'm hearing. It's still at its beginning phases. I'm hearing that you're putting in a lot of work at night, especially, right? And it's like you're celebrating the small wins. So each little step that you do take, you're celebrating it, you know, because if you look at her face, she's pleased with the fruits on the tree, but she knows that it's not the right time to pick it yet, but they're coming in nicely is what I'm hearing you saying. This is coming together nicely. I like how my idea is shaping up. This is shaping up nicely. This looks really good, right? And so with the Seven of Pentacles here, you have already put a lot of effort and energy into this project that you're hoping, or you see the potential for it to offer financial stability. You've put a lot of work in already. You're assessing where you are right now, and you realize that you still got a long way to go. You got a lot of work to do. So it's just like almost sacrificing your sleep to put in that extra work, right? To ensure that it comes to fruition. You really, really want this to come to fruition with the star card coming out as wish fulfillment. You need this to come true. Like, oh, only God knows how badly you need this to come to fruition. So with the Hangman energy, it's just like a pause energy. So again, it's just like a stop and examine how far you've come. So every now and again, Spirit is just like, Spirit is saying, listen, I know that you want this so bad. I see the efforts that you've put in. I've seen how far you've come. I've seen that you've battled every hurdle that has popped up. But hear what? Sometimes it's good to take a break. You've got to pause for a minute. And it's just like being flexible in your perspective, not so rigid, thinking that you can accomplish this just one way, you know. But Spirit is saying here, take a step back, re-examine, and see if you'll be able to look at things from a different perspective. Okay, and it's like you've been enlightened with the light, the halo around his head. You've been enlightened as to looking at your efforts. It's like balancing. You have to have the appropriate balance, right? Because this takes immense balance for him to be on one leg on the tree like that, right? Your name could start with the letter T, because I'm seeing T here with the Hangman energy. You could feel stuck with Hangman energy, but Spirit is saying that you're not. This is all in your head, because you can move when you're ready, whenever you feel like moving. You're not tied down to anything. Spirit is saying you're not tied down. Stop thinking that you are. Change your perspective. If things are not working out, you know, in the current angle that it's at, go look upside down and see if you be able to get that clarity. Spirit will be able to provide you with that clarity as well. Yeah, man. Then we've got a Magician, right? So Magician, he has all of the tools. He's got an infinity sign right above his head. He's got the sword, the cup, the pentacle, the wand. All right. And he's even got an extra wand as well in his hand, right? So Spirit, you're a master manifester. And it's just like you're abundant with your manifestation skills. And this is infinite. There's no limit as to what you can accomplish. Anything that you envision, you can pull it right here into 3D, is what I'm hearing from this card. All you have to do, because you've got all the tools that you already need, you've got all 4 elements, right? As above, so below. So I think what Spirit is saying here is you have definitely recognized that it has to be ordained in spirit before you can manifest it here. You're working with spirit to manifest what you gotta manifest. Spirit, higher self, Holy Spirit, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it as. You are definitely working with a higher power to bring into fruition what you envision for yourself and what you want to it's just like, again, I'm getting, your mind has been illuminated, right? Your mind has been illuminated as it relates to manifestation. And it's just like, not so much staying stuck when I see these 2 cards together, but it's just like waiting patiently on things to come to fruition. So your biggest lesson here for Tuesday is patience, is what I'm hearing. Spirit is saying you already have what you need to manifest what you want. You just got to be patient. We work as a team, all right? It's not just as soon as you want something, you get it like that, right? I'm also hearing guard your thoughts. Guard your thoughts, right? Guard your thoughts, because whatever you're thinking, you manifest it quickly, right? So it's just like focus on your wish fulfillment. What makes you happy? Where exactly you want to be to feel this naked and free and to feel your authentic self. You know, it's also being an attitude of gratitude as well, because she does look like she's offering up praise and offering herself. So I'm hearing that you've fully and completely surrendered to spirit and what the universe and your purpose, you're aligned. If you look, you see the stars in the background, the 3 stars there. I feel like you're perfectly aligning yourself to receive from the heavens what is yours, right? Yeah, you're in partnership with spirit. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship in the physical, but this is also a reward, or what you'll be able to manifest. The more that you invest into caring and take care of yourself, you're able to manifest a partner that is on your level, right? A more loving commitment, right? Because they recognize how full your cup is. They'll be able to come with their cup full, and you guys can exchange emotions, You guys can exchange thoughts. You guys can exchange ideas. You guys can just exchange energy. It's something healthy with I forget the name of the lion figurehead there. It's a weird name. I forget it. Right? But if you look, it's below it, it's just like that medical sign. So it's a sign of health. So it's like a healthy partnership, a partnership that is mutually beneficial, that it's balanced as well, right? That's what you're manifesting. You're manifesting a partnership that's balanced, something that's a relationship that's very loving, and that's mutually beneficial. So no one is getting more than their share, or no one is putting in. You have one person putting in all the effort and the next person's not putting in any effort, right? That's what you're ushering in right now. It's a part of your soul contract with the devil energy coming in, right? These lessons were hard, but you learned the lesson, right? With the Nine of Wands coming through, right? Yeah. Sometimes these battle wounds made you cry at nights. No one even knows this, right? That you're up crying. No one knows how hurtful their words were towards you, and how it pierced your soul, and how it made you feel about yourself. But you literally had to put a lot of effort into healing those thoughts, and healing how you thought about yourself with the Hangman energy here. You know, you had to look at yourself from a different perspective, from a higher perspective, right? And understand that Spirit's got your back, and you've entered into union with Spirit, or higher self, and that is like the heights of enlightenment, to know yourself. Once you know yourself, there is nothing that you're not capable of. So that's the energy that I'm getting for Tuesday. A lot of deep stuff right there. We went deep there for Tuesday. All right. Let's see what are the Holy Spirit, what are the messages from higher self in terms of, you know, the lessons that we want to work on moving into next week, or the aspects of ourselves that we want to work on moving into next week. We had one card come out. Any more messages, Heavenly Father? Alright, we got two cards. I'm going to take those two and then end it here. Alright, because we've been well over an hour. Alright, so the first one is notes to self. Grounding myself is always a solution when my energy gets scattered. Mother Earth is the best way to ground myself. Soak up the sun. Place my hands in the earth, or just rest on a tree. Get grounded. Platonic love can be just as dizzying as romantic love. My best friend serves my highest purpose. Keep nurturing those relationships. Always have an attitude of gratitude. Small blessings are just as essential. And then you have the other one that says, money is an energy. Let it flow. I don't need validation from others to do the right thing. Best way to cheer up my soul is to share a smile or a laugh with someone who needs it in that millisecond. I'm expansive, a product of the universe. Do not limit myself. Every day I grow. So I think those are great messages coming from higher self, and, you know, aspects that we could all definitely tap into and grow from. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. This has been Tray Tarot. I'm so exhausted right now. But that's, you know, how you might feel at the end of Tuesday, going through all of those phases, that you've been through. You know, you might feel drained and tired. If that's the case, go get some rest. So thanks again. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if this resonated with you. And also, if you know you were able to get any valuable lessons from this, I want to hear your comments down below. So thanks, and enjoy your weekends. Love ya. Bye.